Spurgeon here with RevZilla, and today we are going to take a look at the TCX Hub WP Boots available at RevZilla.com. So what you are getting with the TCX Hub WP is this going to replace the X-Ride boot in TCX's lineup to give you a low-cut touring commuting boot. Waterproof protection, and that waterproof membrane is going to kick in just about 2.5 to 3 inches below the top of the boot. So make sure if you are using this for waterproof functionality, any kind of rain pants that you're wearing need to go down at least 2.5 to 3 inches over top of the boot to maximize that waterproof protection. So what you're going to get from a sizing standpoint from TCX is going to be very traditional to what you'd expect. 36 to 48 are your size options. And when I say it's traditional to what you'd expect, let me clarify that. So if you're using TCX's size chart, I am traditionally a size 12. That will line me up with a size 46 from TCX. I slide my big old foot into a 46 and it fits me spot on. So just keep that in mind. As far as TCX's motorcycle boots are concerned, their size chart usually leaves no surprises. Now there is one color available for the Hub, and that is going to be the all black version that you see in front of me. So for you riders out there that are looking for a boot that is going to be perfect for commuting back and forth to the office, but you still want something that's comfortable enough that you can wear all day without having to change, the Hub WP is one to consider throughout TCX's lineup. Now, if you're not familiar with TCX, they are going to be a premium Italian brand. We know them, we love them, we ride with them here at RevZilla, and what you're getting for around the $140 price point is going to be a very simple, low-cut boot with CE-rated protection built in, so this is going to protect you. You've got massive ankle cups, reinforcements to the toe and the heel, but it does look classy enough that you could wear this all day to the office. Now, if you want to take a step up into something that's a full height boot, you look at the X5. That's going to give you a little bit more protection because it is going to be a taller boot. Or maybe you want to take a step into Gore-Tex, and that's where the Explorer Evo would come into play. There are a lot of options for you to consider. But if you're looking for something simple, something low slung, around that $140 price point, let's break down the Hub WP for you right now. So construction on this is going to be a microfiber. We say microfiber, that's synthetic leather. The one thing to note with synthetic leather, this isn't going to break in the way traditional leather would. So when you put this on your foot straight out of the box, it should fit you perfectly. If you get it and it's a little bit tight and you're thinking, hey, I'm going to wait for this to break in, don't do that because it's not going to give you that same, break-in, soft, supple feel the way natural leather does. Holds its shape nicely throughout time, which is a positive. You just need to make sure that you get this fit correctly straight out of the box. Now the sole on this is going to be a molded rubber sole. It's about a 6 out of 10 on the rigidity scale. So again, it's going to be firm enough for you to be able to ride all day in, but there still will be enough comfort baked in that you can walk around comfortably. And the one thing that I like is if you take a look at the bottom of this, there are large gripper panels right at the very top of the toe and then working our way around the back of the heel. And there's a lot of grip baked into a very simple looking sole. So when you are pedaling that motorcycle around the parking lot, you're not going to have to worry about your foot sliding out from under you, especially in wet or slippery conditions. A little bit of a heel to it, maybe about a little bit more than 1/4 of an inch, not quite a 1/2 inch to the heel. So you do get a little bit of a rise. Overall rise when you are standing in the boot is probably close to about a 1/2 inch taller than what you would be if you're not. And now, as we work our way through the front on this, reinforcements at the toe. One of the things that really kind of just impressed me with this is that they do have symmetrical shift panels, but they're recessed into the boot. So they don't sit on top of the leather itself. It's recessed down in, and then you have dual stitching working its way around. And what you have is a piece that's going to be flush. It almost looks more like it's part of the boot as to an afterthought sitting on top of it. Just something different that we're seeing from TCX, and I like the way it works with this particular setup. You are going to have massive ankle cups at both sides. Now, if you're looking at this boot, chances are you're probably looking at something like the Alpinestars Ridge 2. Both boots are very similar in price point, similar in style. The one thing that I think TCX does a little bit nicer than the Ridge 2 are the ankle cups. They're going to be massive ankle cups compared to what Alpinestars is giving you, and there's going to be a really dense foam pad on the inside, so they're going to be more comfortable as well. So little thumbs up there for TCX. As we work our way around to the back, reinforcement at the heel, and you have almost this rubberized material just to make sure that you have an area that tends to get beat up from time to time. It's going to last a little bit longer for you. It's not going to wear out. And then you do have a heel counter as well working its way up from the sole, pop reflectivity, a little bit of bellows at the back of the Achilles for that full range of motion. And as we open this up on the lateral side, you're not going to have any zippers, any lacing system for this. So it's a simple slip-on boot. 2 Velcro swaths. You're going to have 1 Velcro strap at the bottom and then 1 larger Velcro panel at the top. And you're going to see that waterproof membrane that we were talking about in the beginning. Again, about 2.5 to 3 inches from the top, and you want to make sure that this is going to have your waterproof protection for, as far as your pants are concerned, hitting over top of that membrane. Now this is going to be a proprietary membrane, and that means that it's not going to breathe as well as Gore-Tex. So if you're looking at this for something to wear in the summer months, just keep in mind your feet might get a little bit hot. If you want waterproof in the summer months, really what you want to do is you want to consider taking that step up to Gore-Tex for that maximum breathability. More so than the waterproof protection, a lot of the questions come in surrounding Gore-Tex. You take the step to Gore-Tex because you want the breathability that you can't always find with a proprietary waterproof liner. But if you're looking for fall, if you're looking for spring into the winter months, the Hub WP is definitely going to be an option for you to consider. Now there's a lot of riders out there that are utilizing TCX boots. If you want to hear more about what they have to say, click the info button on your desktop or mobile device, which will allow you to read other rider reviews from folks that are already out there sporting a set of TCX boots on their motorcycles. If you have more questions for our gear geeks as to which boots are right for you, questions on sizing, hit them up, 877-792-9455, or simply shoot us an email, cs@RevZilla.com. Thank you for joining us for this look at the TCX Hub WP Boots. I'm Spurge. Enjoy the ride.